Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Now at the plate, Ronald Torreyes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for Minnesota. The designated hitter.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
2 out, nobody on. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Philly, the second baseman.
Gibson gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
High in the air out to center field. Kepler's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Here's Miguel Sano. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series. 0 for 8. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Here's another 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. No balls and a strike to count. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. First offering on its way.
The second baseman.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there. It's
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Cron scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Sano is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's C.J. Cron now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The center fielder, Matt.
In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. And that's the second out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 2 away in the inning. And, Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Phillies, the designated
Gibson
hitter,
steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Franco on at first, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here. They strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Riding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And they won't get him at third as they've moved runners to the corners now with just one away.
The third baseman.
So digging in now, Theodore Hagan, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home, and he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. And now Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to second for the force out on the side. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Herrera has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Striding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Stepping up to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You can tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So stepping in,
The catcher.
JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger
Realmuto.
Award for NL catchers. Left field and deep. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7.
Striding forward now is the
Designated hitter,
DH, Michael
Michael
Franco. He singled his last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kepler's on his horse. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head.
next for
That pitch
Philadelphia.
wasn't anywhere
The
near the
shortstop.
strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him. Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And another foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leading off for the
Now to
Phillies.
the plate, Odubel Herrera. He came through with an RBI
Odubel.
single in his last at-bat.
Herrera.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kepler's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number
So
22.
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Now batting.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher. Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, C.J. Cron, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. And now a pitch on the way. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in. Michael Pineda enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Twins, Number 35.
First offering on its way.
Pineda.
This is line to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting.
Settling in now, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them
batter,
hit on the
number 7.
absolute screws. One's right at
hitter.
one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So here's the Phillies DH. Maikel Franco head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Pineda, 30 years of age. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure?
On to first, a double play. No run. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Ronald Torreyes. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. 0-1 the count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky, right?
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
Center fielder, Odubel.
Now in the box, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Gonzalez for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting,
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch misses, ball 2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Seared down the first baseline. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Rosario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to take his hacks again, Theodore Hagan, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kepler patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario is there. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Jose Alvarez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. The next twin up, Max Kepler. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 1 for 4. Alvarez, the former Angel, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 0-2 once more is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And it's fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
The batter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Torreyes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. A ball and a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hit to third. To his right, Hagan. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
5-0 the final score today. Philadelphia led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jake Arrieta gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.